Good morning to both my panels. Today I will be representing my diploma project, which is about electronic relay checker. As we all know, electronic industry has become one of the biggest industries in Malaysia. So electronic projects mostly involve PCB boards production. So there will be a lot of electronic components will be used, and relay is one of the most used electronic components currently. Since there are a lot of relay usage, so there will be a lot of troubleshooting tasks for technical department, especially technicians that involve identifying malfunction relay that cause the electronic board needs to be troubleshooted. That's the reason why I provide the idea of creating electronic relay checker, so that it can reduce the time taken for the technical department to finish troubleshoot relay faster than usual, and hopefully this relay checker can help in increasing the productivity of technical department. These are the problem statement for my diploma project. There is no device created to be used to identify relay functionality in Malaysia. Relay testing process will take a lot of time when there are a lot of circuits with relays. A device to troubleshoot relay is on demand in electronic industry in Malaysia currently. The objective of my project is to reduce the time taken for troubleshooting relay and to increase the productivity of technical department in electronic industry. These are some of the literature review that I got from the internet, which is the history of relay, introduction of relay, pole and throw of relay, and relay application considerations. This is my methodology for my project. First, I will provide the idea for project title to be approved by supervisor. Then, I will design the project circuit and simulate the project circuit. After the simulation is done, I will create the program coding for the project circuit. After that, I will request and obtain project components to construct project circuit on breadboard. I will upload the program coding and test the circuit to know if my project is working. This is the flowchart and block diagram for my project. As for the project development, I have used some hardware such as Arduino Uno, a 16x2 LCD display, a potentiometer, a resistor, and a power supply. As for software, I have used Arduino IDE and FreeZing. This is how it looks like for the circuit on board view. For the circuit in FreeZing, this is the schematic diagram for my circuit. As for the result, I have demonstrated the circuit by testing on a 10 kilo ohm resistor. And I got the result at around 10 kilo ohm, which is 10.157 kilo ohm, based on the tolerance of the resistor. And I have demonstrated the circuit by testing on a 5 volt relay module 2. And I got the result as I expected, which is I get the resistance for the 5 volt relay module when it is triggered. So as for this project, during the process of finishing this electronic relay checker project, there are some problems occurred that I faced, such as mistake in schematic diagram connection, blank LCD display and wrong output display. As for the schematic diagram connection mistake, the wire connections are complicated and mixed up. So the solution is to reconnect the connections thoroughly so that I will not mix up all the connection and the schematic diagram can be simulated. For the blank LCD display problem, it is because of the connection on the LCD are loose. So the solution is I tighten the wire connections on the LCD. Lastly, the wrong output display is because of the wrong wire connections on the breadboard. So the solution is to reconnect all the wire connections carefully based on the schematic diagram. As for my project marketability, as the electronic industry in Malaysia has been developing since a few years ago, the usage of relay has been increasing a lot. So there are a lot of deals in troubleshooting relays for technical departments between electronic companies. So the demand on electronic relay checker is very high because there is no device to use to troubleshoot relay otherwise than troubleshoot the relay manually. The technical department needs electronic relay checker to ease the relay troubleshooting task so that they don't need to take a lot of times to troubleshoot all relays that they get. Due to the high demand, electronic relay checker will be a very popular device on the market in electronic industry, especially for companies that need the electronic relay checker for their technical department to troubleshoot relay. And it will be a very popular device in the international market because the whole electronic industry in the world will be getting this device for all technical department to use. As for the conclusion of this electronic relay checker project, I can conclude that the circuit works well as I planned that fulfill my objective, which is to check the relay's resistance value to know if the relay is working or malfunction. As for improvement to be applied on this project, I think it will be better if the electronic relay checker can troubleshoot all types of relay in different voltage value and pin connections. So further study is needed to apply the improvement to invent an electronic multi-relay checker. Thank you.